Amigos, welcome back to video 2 of WordSmith Spanish classes. I welcome you all, bienvenidos in Espanol. Okay, so today we are going to start with the alphabets, the basics of any language which you need to learn. Before starting to learn a new language, you need to learn the alphabets. So we are going to start today with the alphabets. El alfabeto. So alphabets, as we know, are divided mostly into two parts, like vowels and the consonants. So vowels, will study the vowels first and then we'll jump to consonants. So I will pronounce each vowel and the example as it is said in English first, and then I will repeat it with the Spanish word. Okay, so let's start. The first vowel is A, as in father. A, as in cafe. E, as in machine. O, as in hope. U, as in room. Now let's do it again in Spanish. A, la casa. Wherever the vowel A will come, you'll pronounce it as A. La casa. E, que, y, cine. O, otro. U, uno. Okay, again, repetir. A, la casa. E, que, y, cine. O, otro. U, uno. These were vowels. Now let's jump to the consonant parts. We start with alphabet B. B in Spanish, B and V have the same sound, that is B. Okay, so B as in burro, C as in color, Che as in chocolate, D as in donde, F as in futuro, G as in gato, H. Now H is always silent in Spanish language. Okay, always remember, wherever H comes, it will be silent in Spanish language. So H, hombre. We do not need to pronounce H. H sound is not in Spanish language. Hombre. Jota from the epiglottis. Mujer. Ka, kiwi. L, hotel. L, caballo. M, minos. N, nota. N with the twist. Señor. P, persona. Q, cuto. R, carro. R, perro. Elongated R. S, sopa. P, torta. V. Again, I said there is no V. V and B are same sounding alphabets. Verde. B and V have the same sound. I'm repeating it again. Verde, not verde. Verde. Doble B, again, it is the least used letter or alphabet in Spanish language. Iguis, examine. J, journey. J, journey. Zeta, assume. Okay. Again, repetir. P, burro. C, color. Che, chocolate. D, donde. F, futuro. G, gato. H, hombre. jota, mujer, ka, kiwi, la, hotel, la, caballo, ma, minos, ma, na, nota, ñe, señor, pe, persona, cu, pito, r, caro, r, perro, s, sopa, t, torta, b, verde, ube, verde, w, again it is the least used letter as I said before, X, examine, J, journal, Zeta, assume. So these were the alphabets, the consonants and the vowels in Spanish language. You need to practice them again and again, read them aloud, practice them aloud again and again so that you master the pronunciation of each and every alphabet. In Spanish language, whenever you write a word or you read a word, every alphabet is distinctively spoken. Okay. I am deliberately, see guys, I'm deliberately going slow so that you master the basics of a language. Speed is not an issue. Speed will definitely come. But I want you to master the basics of the language. So basic of the language is the alphabets. And in Spanish language, as you write, you will read it in the same way. Okay, that you will come to know in the future videos, like which will make on pronunciation and all those other aspects of the grammar and pronunciation. But as you write, you will read it in the same way. Every distinct alphabet would be spoken, Okay. So this was about the alphabets in today's class. Now, before we sum up the class, I just want to give you a few tips on how to learn the language more effectively and more faster. Okay. The first thing is go slow but steady. You need to be slow initially because you are learning a new language. You are learning the smallest thing in language, even the pronunciation, the alphabets. You might know English very well, but you are practicing Spanish from the alphabetic stage. So you need to be very slow but steady. So master the pronunciation first. Second, go step by step. Don't rush. Okay. Don't if even if you know some words, even you have prior knowledge. Okay. Go step by step. Alphabets, 2-digit words, three alphabetic words. Okay. So slowly and gradually you will master. Speed will gradually come. That I assure you. But you need to master the pronunciation first. Okay. Third is be consistent. I don't want you to study language 24 hours a day. I want you to study language half an hour daily, even if you can make it 2 times a day or 3 times a day, but only for half an hour. So be consistent, be repetitive. The more repetitive you are, the more consistent you are in practicing it daily, the more mastery you will have on the language. Okay, so you need to be very, very consistent and revise it daily, even if it is for half an hour. So revise daily. Next is always, if you want to find a word, if you want to find the meaning of a word, always use a dictionary. I suggest the Collins dictionary. It's for Spanish language, and for all other languages you have Collins dictionary, or even English. So I suggest you buy a Collins pocket dictionary and always looking for the word, for the meaning of the word in dictionary. Of course, you will have to use dictionary for multiple other uses. I'll tell you more about it gradually when we come to that. But for finding a meaning of a word, don't use Google or phones or iPads or laptops just to surf and find the meaning. I prefer using dictionary. So you can always buy a pocket dictionary. And the most important of all, whenever you study a language, study by speaking it loudly, reading it aloud, okay? Because I want you, this is the best and the most effective way. Whenever you hear something, you tend to grasp it more faster. So whenever you speak and you can hear it yourself, you will come to know where are you making the mistake, or whether it is right or wrong. Okay, so I prefer everyone to read loud, to revise, even revise it loudly, so loudly that you can hear yourself what you are speaking. So these were few of the tips which which will be helpful down the line when you learn a new language, be it Deutsch, be it Spanish, be it Portuguese, be it Italian, any language. So you need to read it loud, be consistent, read loudly, and revise daily. Thank you so much, students, for being part of the Wordsmith Spanish classes. And don't forget to subscribe, share, and like the video. And thank you all again, once again. Be